Thank you for joining me today with Stamping with Loretta. Today is Rolodex card a day number 7, and today is going to kind of be a very personal Rolodex card. In my art journal, occasionally I do pages that are just for me, and this art card is going to be just for me. I'm actually going to do a quick little sketch of my stamp table with me behind it. And we'll see how it goes. We're going to sketch it out in pencil first, and then we're going to go back and color it with Copic markers. I plan to just show you bits and pieces of this process, and then finish it, and then show you the finished product in the end. So I hope you'll stay tuned, and thank you for joining me today. So let's get started. I will tell you that I am not a good artist as far as line drawings go. I never have been. I may never be a good artist. I have a really hard time with getting things symmetrical. So with that being said, I am going to go ahead and start sketching this out. I will be kind of talking you through the process, but my desk is basically the same type of stand that is used on the shore by fishermen who clean their fish at the end of the day. It is just a metal desk. It is about 4 feet by 2 feet, something like that. And it is just basically a little work surface. And on my desk I have a curtain that covers the front, and I also have a curtain that covers the back, so I don't have to see the mess back here either, and which is really nice. And also on my desk I have these flower twinkle lights that just kind of cascade like this. And I haven't decided what I'm going to put as the sentiment, but I'm thinking it just may be find joy in the little things, or something like that, or stamp happy. That's a good one, since I say it a lot, and I do think that you should take time every day, like I said in a previous video, to really do something that makes you happy. It's just very important. So over here on my desk I have a light that looks kind of like a fishtail. And I'm going to finish sketching this out, and we'll be back. Alright, I have roughly sketched in just my desk space. I started to sketch me in too, but I can't get the proportions of the person right, so it's just going to be my desk waiting for me. I'm going to start coloring this in with Copic markers, and we'll be back. Alright, I have sketched out my desk, which right now is not as clean as a sketch, for the record. And what you see over here is my light that I was talking about. These are actually lights like you would put outside on your deck or your patio. They're little just lights, and they actually turn from green back to blue and kind of a yellow color. I have my stamping mat, which is actually underneath this paper that you see right here. And over here, this right here is supposed to be my spinny thing. And this little thing is supposed to be a little pencil jar with pens, pencils, and sometimes that's a water jar according to what I'm doing. The rest is pretty self-explanatory. This is the front of my desk. Like I said, it actually has a covering over that, and so that's what I've done so far. I actually printed out a sentiment that says "Stamping brings me joy," and I'm just going to cut this apart, and I'm going to be using some regular Tombow Mono multi glue to attach this to my card and I'll be back. Alright, I have applied the Stamping Brings Me Joy sentiment to the front of my project. Now, I want to add a little bit more interest and fun to this by outlining the words with a permanent marker, and today I am in a very colorful mood, so I'm going to use my new Bic Market pens to do this job. And all I'm going to do is just simply go around these, as you can see already. I did sponge these a little bit with Memento Tangelo ink. I edged the card with a acrylic yellow paint, and everything else is pretty much hand drawn. When you're outlining these pieces, you don't really need to worry too much about being overly neat. It's just about bringing attention to the words that you've stamped, or in this case printed off, so that they become the forefront of the project. Even though today's theme is about my desk and how much I enjoy my craft area, I'm very thankful to have such a nice area for my crafting. And I'm going to continue to add some color and some shading, and I'll be back. Alright everyone, as you can see, I went back in and added some more interest to my card. The first thing I did was use the mesh that I showed you yesterday. This is a plastic mesh. It's very similar to tulle, as I said yesterday. If you don't watch my channel, please subscribe, leave me a comment, leave me suggestions, as I am trying to pay a little bit more attention to detail when I shoot my videos, and your feedback is appreciated. But I will say this: if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. But if you need to be critical in a nice way, please do, but leave me a private message or email me. That way I can ask questions and make sure that I can improve things for myself as much as for you guys, because I really am so thankful to have almost 900 subscribers now, and that just really touches my heart. I'm very thankful for that, and I'm thankful for each one of you. Okay, so what I did was, up here in this corner and a few other random places, I used my pearl pen, and I just squirted some on my finger and pushed it through the mesh. The same thing with the orange dots, the kind of purplish tone dots, and the gray. This is gray. It doesn't look like it's gray on camera. I think it looks a little purple. Today's date, which is the 13th of April. It is Palm Sunday. Today is Rcad number 7. The total process to make this card was about an hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours. And I hope that you enjoyed it. Still pictures will follow. I might add a few yellow highlights behind some things. I haven't decided yet. But check the still pictures for any changes. Thanks for joining me today with Stamping with Loretta. I hope you got inspired. I hope you'll have a great rest of your weekend. Stamp happy, be a blessing. Always be kind to one another. Talk to you soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.